Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting day of Tabor basketball. Today we have Tabor College taking on University of St. Mary. My name's Nate Duell, and alongside me shortly will be Paige Isaac. We are looking forward to calling a good game today here between the Spires and the Blue Jays. Take a look at the key matchup today. Jerica Johnson, the 5'5" guard for St. Mary out of Dallas, Texas. She's the team leader in points scored. She's an assist leader. 4.5 rebounds a game. In fairness, you have to keep this in mind. St. Mary's played 4 games. They've had a rough start, but 21% from three-point range. On the Blue Jay side, Casey Rice, the 6-foot guard from Shawnee, Oklahoma. Almost 9 points per game, 2 rebounds a game. Not so hot at the free throw line, but 50% from outside the arc is an outstanding number for Casey. 8 of 16 is what she is. And here is the matchup. Brett Schneider, the St. Mary's coach, in his 2nd season. Sean Reed in his 10th season, coaching the Blue Jays. Take a look at the team leader. Zoe Shieldknight is the leader in points per game and rebounds per game, 12.5 and just over 7 rebounds a game. Then it's Ashton Wiebe, 2.2 assists per game and 59% from the field. Sammy Jo Peterson, look at that, 93.3% from the free throw line. That's nearly automatic. Take a look at the standings. Tabor sitting there in 4th at 7-4. They can move into a tie with Kansas Wesleyan with a win today. But it is a tight bunch from 2nd to about 6th. And you see St. Mary's was there in 9th, just outside of the last page. At again 1-2 and 1-3 overall. It should be a good matchup. St. Mary is a bit of a X factor because they played so few games this year, but it's an old rivalry. There you see the starting lineups. We'll go over those in more depth here in a little bit. Right now we'll go back to the studio for a few ads from our sponsors, and we'll be back with starting lineups and the national anthem.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new Vive in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Whew, finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at ViveBroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
We're back, and we are set for some pregame festivities our public address announcer, Mike James, will be offering our prayer, and we'll have the national anthem, and then we'll go into the starting lineups. So we'll pause right now for our prayer. Stirring rendition of the national anthem played by the computer on the desk. I believe, if I recall, it's the U.S. Naval Academy Marching Band. But let's take a look at the starting lineups again. First for St. Mary as they get announced. Jerica Johnson, that guard that we talked about, she is 5'5" junior from Dallas, Texas. Rebecca Gilpin, number 10, a 5'6" sophomore from Independence, Missouri. Daniel Cassidy is number 24. She's a 5'7" senior from Glendale, Arizona. And Macy Walker, a 5'10" guard from Vegas, Texas. Basically 4 guard-type players with Alex Specht, the 6'3" center junior from Rantoul, Illinois. So quickness and a little bit of size for Tabor to deal with. For the Blue Jays, Ashton Wiebe, the 5'8" junior from Elbing, Kansas, and Berean Academy. Casey Rice, we mentioned her in the featured lineup, 6' junior from Shawnee, Oklahoma, transfer from Haskell Indian Nations University. Julissa Garcia, 6' junior from Ponca City, Oklahoma. Zoe Shield Knight, the 5'11" junior, number 32 from Gore, Oklahoma, and Southern Nazarene University transfer. And Lainey Scott, the 5'9" sophomore from St. George, Kansas, and Rock Creek High School. Lots of size on this Blue Jay team, and they can shoot and they can move the ball. Here's today's officials. Darren Baston, Anthony Tatum, and Ben Schmidt will run the court. Seth Swiderski is on the time clock. Alex Emerson on the shot clock. Justin Schroeder on the scoreboard. And Dale Shuey on the scorebook. Our production team today, Mike McNeil on replays. Mike Jameson is our editor. Mallory Edgar on graphics, Maddie Edgar on the Hero Cam, Oscar Saldivar, Kara Shuey on wide angle camera. I'm Nate Duell, and Paige Isaac is alongside me for commentary, and our production manager, as always, is David Edgar. Welcome, Paige. Good to have you back with us.
Yeah, great to be back.
What do you make of this game? It's kind of tough with St. Mary playing so few games.
Yeah, it's hard to tell where their skill level is at. Good thing, though, we recently played them a couple days ago, and they run more of an ISO type of offense, and I think Tabor does a great job guarding that. So it might be another 20-point game lead, or it might might be close. I bet St. Mary's knows how to defend Tabor's offense a little bit better this time.
They have some good guard play for St. Mary. You say they run sort of an ISO offense. That'll be interesting to watch. That, to me, feels like that falls right into Tabor's style of defense.
Yeah, definitely for their man defense.
As always, this is a Tabor, defensive-oriented Tabor team. That's a Sean Reed staple. But they can score the basketball, too. Blue Jays averaging 62 points a game this year, holding their opponents to 59, and that's just 58 in the conference. St. Mary in their 4 games have averaged just under 58 points a game and allowed 78. As we get ready for tip-off, it'll be Specht and Julissa Garcia. Specht, the 6'3" center. That's plenty of size. And St. Mary wins the jump. Quickly, a three-pointer from Johnson. Is that what we expect to see? Some quick possessions like that?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, one pass and shoot, that was pretty rare. So we'll see if they do that again.
Shield Knight hands it off to Scott. Plenty of time. She's got an open lane. She's going to drive, put it up short. That's rebounded by Walker. On a little bit of a break, they'll slow it down here. Cassidy, you mentioned she's the gear that makes that offense run, huh?
Yeah.
Johnson may score the points, but Cassidy stirs things up. As you see a little up and under move from Macy Walker, and it's 5-0. A little punch in the mouth early from St. Mary. Rice on the wing. Some man defense. Oh, Wiebe finds Garcia inside. She goes up, hits the bucket. 5-2 here in the first quarter. We're just underway. Hillsborough. There's Cassidy, gives it off to Johnson. Johnson thinking about the lane, pulls up at the free throw line, banks home the jumper. Not pretty, but it counts. Scott. Julissa to Casey Rice. Rice for 3. Rims out. Kind of a rare miss from Casey. Such a good three-point shooter. And there's a 3 the other way. That one's short. Try to run down the rebound, but Scott intercepts the pass. Will she go to the basket? She's got Cassidy on her. She goes, uses the body well. A nice rebound by Shield Knight. And she is fouled. So that's going to be on Johnson, her first correction. They're going to call that on Macy Walker, rather. The Blue Jays will inbound underneath. Zoe Shield Knight just does a lot of work for the Blue Jays. Scoring under the basket. Here comes Rice on the baseline, spins, loses the handle, gets it back. Here's Wiebe for 3. Oh, a little short, rolls out. Specht gets a rebound. Comes Cassidy. Blue Jays, as always. Oh, a steal by her own teammate. That was
That's
odd.
unfortunate.
It really was. She just was going by and knocked it out of her hand, and Casey Rice takes advantage. Blue Jays do a great job of getting back in a hurry on defense, but they don't sacrifice second chance opportunities offensively. As we see a steal, Garcia knocks it away, and Scott is going to go straight to the basket. Cassidy does a really nice job defending that, and the miss is rebounded by Specht. Johnson has it over the timeline. Johnson on Wiebe. Wiebe with the block. Garcia gets it. She's on the move. Not something you see a lot. Julissa Garcia leading the fast break. She gives it up to Shield Knight, who goes up and under, is fouled, and the basket's good. And that's going to be Macy Walker's second foul. 31. That's 2 quick on Macy. She's probably going to have to get a break there. As you see 23, Lindsey Heim come in. She's going to spell Walker. Garcia heads out along with Lainey Scott, and it's Sammy Jo Peterson along with Hannah Gilmore checking in for the Blue Jays. Shield Knight hits the free throw, and we are all tied up. Now you have Olivia Owens giving Zoe a break. We got Owens, the freshman, 5'11", from Hutchinson, Kansas. Sammy Jo Peterson from Cottonwood Falls. She's the senior leader on this team. And Hannah Gilmore's 5'9" senior from Cedar Ridge, Colorado. Owens stops that drive. Nice pass inside, and Johnson, well, that's sneaky. She's quick. She finds those little lanes. St. Mary reclaims a 2-point lead. Weeby, nothing there. Rice, top of the key, count it. 3, that's almost automatic, Casey, from that spot.
Yeah, she's a great shooter, one of our best shooters on the team.
Great stroke, just nice high release, hard to defend. Johnson. It's down to Speck. Some contact. She gets her own rebound, but she steps on the line, so that'll turn it over to the Blue Jays. Have a couple more Spire substitutions. Number 11, Caitlin Fisher, the 5'7" junior from Collinsville, Illinois, and number 1, Karen Anastas, 5'7" junior from Misawa, Japan. 10-9 Blue Jays lead. Look to Weeby, got an open lane. Nice kick out to Rice. Rice for 3, and that's good. Casey Rice quickly with 8 points. The Blue Jays are up 4. Spires are going to take a 30-second timeout. Well, it was a quick punch, as we said, from the Spires, running out to a 5-0 lead. What do you make of the Blue Jays' response?
I think we played great defense catching up. Johnson is just not missing anything. She's great at cutting. She's very fast, so it's hard to defend her. But I think that they're getting a little bit better at defending her and denying the ball.
Yeah, there's always adjustments you have to make game to game and within games. And so we'll be interested to see how this shapes up. St. Mary seems to be interested in playing a little more up-tempo.
Yeah, which they should. They definitely can run the ball.
And that's not, I wouldn't say Tabor's milieu to play.
Yeah, they'll definitely keep them on their toes.
We'll see. Maybe the depth of both benches will be an important part of this game. So we're back in action. Spin move, drops it inside to Anastas. Nice ball off the glass, no good. Owens with the rebound. Well, Lexi Wall is checked in for Weeby. She kicks it out to Peterson. Peterson, a three-pointer from Owens, rims out. That rebound goes to Anastas. Lexi Wall will be running the offense, it looks like, for a bit for the Blue Jays. It's Heim, kicks it to Anastas. Anastas, jumper, long. Nice rebound by Wall, good position, and gets the foul on Johnson. That's a third foul on St. Mary. As we're going to see Tristan Lasker check in for Casey Rice. Lasker, a 5'7" senior from Conway, Arkansas. As we mentioned, Lexi Wall, the sophomore from Mounds, Oklahoma, will be running the point. Looking for some movement. Wall wants to go inside to Gilmore, nothing there. Lasker fires a bullet at Owens, down underneath the Gilmore. Great ball movement. Get the ball to Johnson, back to Cassidy. Ooh. She was bobbling. I think that's why she didn't get the travel call there. But it'll be Johnson. Cassidy crosses over, a great pass, and Anastas goes up, and that's long. Owens, a little defense there on that one as Peterson will bring it up. Gets a screen from Gilmore. Off to Wall. Wall's three-pointer is blocked. That ball's loose on the ground. Wall's there. Heim is there. And it's a hell ball. That's going to stay with the Blue Jays. That's 42. Daspin Bruning, a 5'10 junior from Everest, Kansas, will check in for Anastas. That one's out to Gilmore. She gets a little drive, kicks it off the wall. Great pass. The Blue Jays stretch it out to an 8-point lead. That happened quickly. Cassidy. Fisher driving and turns it over. We got some wholesale subs here. Specht is back in for St. Mary along with Walker. And 21, it's the first time we've seen her, Deja Planas. For the Blue Jays, Shield Knight, Scott back in along with Garcia. There's a lot of different permutations of this Blue Jay lineup, isn't there? A lot of different mix and match, and it's still successful. Nice crossover as Lasker drives. She had the shot there, but she'll kick it wide to Scott. That's out, no good. Shield Knight battles for the rebound. Johnson comes away with it. She'll bring it up quickly. Hands it off to Planas. There's a little motion. Heim down to Specht. Specht with a stuck inside. Nice, off the foot of Planas. It was a nice cut and a good pass. Just couldn't get the handle on it.
I think Zoe poked that ball out a little bit.
Yeah. Got her hand right in there, didn't she? Defense sometimes just about disrupting the plays. You don't always have to make the steal or get the block as Lasker drives and gets that one to spin in. Tristan Lasker, she's got some explosiveness in her, huh?
Yeah, she's extremely fast. She has some great moves. That's tough to guard.
Guard stack! Guard stack!
I'm gonna set up a little offense. Planas. We got to go inside to Specht. Specht gets the ball, rims out. And I think we have a foul. Planas over the back. Shield in a good position along with Garcia. Some frustrating moments here for St. Mary's. Shots rimming out and just not falling. Now a little pressure from the Spires. Scott. Out to Shield Knight, to Lasker. Lasker, that first step. There's a foul, but a 21, that's Planas. That is her first, but we're at 5 fouls. Lexi Walker will come out, Weeby back in. So we are shooting here in the first quarter. 0 fouls yet on the Blue Jays. 5 on the Spires. 19-9 with a minute and a half left in the quarter. Lasker hits the first. Cassidy will come back in. Oh.
Walk out, walk out, walk out.
Not going to let her in just yet. She didn't say the magic word. And that one rims out. Walker gets the rebound. Interesting that St. Mary rolls the dice a little bit with Walker with 2 fouls. In her back end, I think they recognize that it's a dire situation as Heim pulls up for 3, no good. Shield Knight with the board, out to Weeby. No numbers there. She goes wide to Scott. Scott gets the baseline. Tries to get it to Lasker in the corner, but it's out of bounds. So Bruning and Cassidy do check back in. Specht gets a break. There's some unlucky bounces, and this is a much closer game than 20-9 right now. St. Mary just can't find a shot to go in. Credit the Blue Jay defense for that. Planas. Cassidy, Johnson. Johnson and Lasker, that's a nice little matchup, isn't it?
Definitely.
That pass gets away from Bruning, and the Blue Jays will have it with about 51 seconds to go here in the first. That one's poked away by Planis. Tabor maintains possession. 25 on the shot clock. Ruby Planis playing some high pressure defense up high. Ruby off the screen, Laney Scott. Dribble drive, finds underneath to Shield Knight. Shield Knight, no, rebound, puts it in. She's a battler. Whew. No shot clock, 20 seconds to go. 22-9, Blue Jays. 10 seconds. They get it to Bruning. Bruning, dribble, kicks it back to Cassidy. Cassidy with Lasker on her. 3 seconds, throws it out. Planis throws up a prayer, and it's too strong off the glass. And we end the first quarter. Tabor 22, St. Mary 9. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come right back with more basketball action.
Waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsborough and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you. Like the friends who come over when a big game is on, the neighbors next door who always bring your favorite buffalo dip, your in-laws who know you need silence during the clutch plays, and everyone who knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Paul Brooks. Paul is here to get to know you and understand your life, so he can help make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Paul Brooks in Wichita at 316-721-8181.
Create an estate plan that values what you value.
We are back after a first half that was pretty much all Blue Jays. A quick start from St. Mary's, and then the Blue Jays respond right back at it. Tough Blue Jay defense. Shield Knight with another rebound. Scott on the wing. Down to Shield Knight, fronts her man, puts it right in. Zoe Shield Knight was 7. She's worked for those 7 points. St. Mary trying to find an answer. Cassidy will pull up. No good. Jalissa Garcia with the rebound. Garcia kicks to Scott. Scott goes baseline, knocked away. The ball's loose. And Planis comes up with it. Planis uses some speed. Gets down there. She's fouled by Shield Knight. That's the first for Zoe and the first for Tabor at all. So we got shots here, and they're going to bring in subs. And number 10, Rebecca Gilpin, back in, along with Alex Speck, number 40. So they'll reestablish some size underneath. Planis will shoot 2 free throws. She hits the first. And she missed the second. Those were her first 2 free throws of the year. So she went from 0% to 50. Garcia will rebound. Inbound. Pressure is on. Weeby gets it over the timeline. She'll pull up. Now kick it out to Scott. to Casey Rice. Shield Knight at the top of the key, over to Wiebe. Wiebe ball fake. Long pass over the top. Lainey Scott, short. That's going to go against Zoe Shield Knight. Just being aggressive there on the rebound. And that's 2, so we're going to see Hannah Gilmore check in for Zoe, and Sammy Jo Peterson's going to check in for Lainey Scott. Lainey's been short on a couple of her threes. Just an adjustment to make?
Yeah, it seems like she needs to shoot a little bit higher.
Normally a very good three-point shooter, especially from the corner there. St. Mary trying to get some offense going. Cassidy finally breaks up the long drought without a field goal. It's 24-12. 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. Blue Jays running offense around the perimeter.
Looks like St. Mary's switched to a zone.
Rice for 3.
That definitely works for Casey.
Bang, 11 points now for Casey Rice. That's actually a little over 2 points above her average for the season. We'll go inside to Speck. Little ball fake. It's hard to defend that size when she gets positioned there. She almost kicked it out.
Yeah, she faked out 2 defenders with that.
They are indeed in a zone. Wiebe drives, nothing there. Gets it out to Rice. Over to Garcia. There's Sammy Jo for 3, and that's good. That's how you beat a zone. 30-14. We saw the zone last home game, and Tabor had a little trouble with it initially, but it doesn't seem like the zone has affected the Blue Jays as much here.
Yeah, some games they're on, some games they're off, but tonight they're definitely doing pretty good at shooting during this half.
3 seconds in the lane. Speck gets caught there as Olivia Owens will check in. Garcia will get a break. And Bruning, Gaspin Bruning, in for Speck. Caitlin Fisher will come back in, and Cassidy will get a break. We talked earlier, kind of mentioned that it's plug and play for the Blue Jays. Coach Reed can put a lot of different players in a lot of different spots, and it doesn't seem like
it changes any part of their game.
Gilmore misses, gets a rebound, tough rebound, kicks it out. Owens got to take it away, and there's Johnson going to the hoop, and that misses. It's like Wiebe got the rebound and was fouled by Fisher. Again, what Sammy Jo does on this fast break, she doesn't go for the block. She doesn't try. She just disrupts the momentum, and that's as important defensively as anything. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That was really smart of her to do.
Work the perimeter again. Over on the wing, Rice, ball fake, over to Wiebe. Now we got a 3-second on the Blue Jays. Not sure if it was on Gilmore or Owens, but one of the two bigs got stuck inside. 6 minutes exactly left in the second quarter. 30-14 Blue Jays. Tabor really controlling the action here. Working through screens well. Fisher trying to get it inside. That ball's tipped by Owens, and Rice has it on the move. See what she wants to do. Oh, she's fouled there. It's Gilpin just reaching in. We'll see more subs here. Lexi Wall will check in for Tabor. We got Macy Walker, Heim, and Cassidy. Lindsay Heim and Danielle Cassidy in for St. Mary. Rice gets the inbound. Gilmore, Wall stuck behind her. Peterson Gets it out top. Wall over to Rice. Rice down to Gilmore was open there for a second. Peterson gets fouled. That is Macy Walker's third foul. It's going to be the third on St. Mary in the quarter. And she'll have to get out of there. The Speck will come back in. Peterson will inbound. Quickly to Owens. Wanted to go right up with that. Couldn't do it. Gilmore will drive up and under. Spin doesn't go, and Speck with the rebound. Cassidy has it.
Shotgun, 54, push!
And now St. Mary will slow it down a little bit and try to run some offense and get some looks. Speck uses that size and just goes right up. Got a mismatch with Lexi Wall there, and she just went right over her. Owens at the free throw line to Peterson in the corner. Can't handle it. She'll drive. Oh, she gets tied up. That's a nice defensive play.
Big defensive play for St. Mary's.
Tabor wasn't missing a beat as Lasker and Garcia checked back in. Offensively, I mean, there were very few empty possessions for the Blue Jays, and that was key. Tabor will retain possession, though. Garcia underneath to Wall. Wall over to Lasker. The free throw line to Owens, over to Peterson. Shot fake down underneath to Owens. Owens goes up. And that was blocked by Speck. That's what 6'3" can do. I think that is the first time we've been anywhere near a shot clock.
Yeah, that's so true.
Cassidy trying to find something. Speck. Nice pass, but Lasker's there to intercept, and she's on the move. She's going to go right to the hoop and right by Cassidy. The body control for Tristan Lasker is really impressive.
She's definitely improved on that over the season.
A lot of times at this level, we see athletic players like that are almost playing too fast, you know, for what they can. As Heim gets an easy one underneath. You're going to see Lainey Swink checking in here for the Blue Jays shortly. She's at the desk. Garcia, beautiful pass underneath. Basket is good by Owens, and the foul. Fouls on Heim. Her first is Lainey Swink. We'll check into the game for Sammy Jo Peterson. Lainey, a 5'5" junior from Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Getting some playing time here. That's Owens, a 76% free throw shooter. Can't finish off the three-point play. Bruning. Gilpin to Heim. Swink goes right with her. Nice defense. Bruning shoots it. Rims out. Garcia with the rebound. Quickly to Wall. Quickly to Lasker. Lasker underneath to Owens. Beautiful fast break. And the Blue Jays are starting to pull away, up 18. St. Mary needs a timeout. Tabor firing on all cylinders as we take a look at that. It's a 30-second timeout. Paige, one of the things I want to talk about is one thing I notice on defense Tabor does very well, as you see a few highlights here. They deal with screens incredibly well.
Yes, definitely.
What's the key to playing off a screen?
Well, for Tabor, they're known for hard hedging screens, which definitely rattles the guard up top, and they can hustle back to their post, which has played well into this type of game, and it's been creating a lot of stops on the defensive end.
Definitely has. We've seen, you know, they're setting high screens up high and looking for the pick and roll, I think, and it's just not there.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely know how to shake the offense, their offense.
Sometimes when you think about great defenses, you think about physical play and things like that. And Tabor's certainly hard-nosed, but not an overly physical team, just smart defensive players.
Yeah, they know how to keep their composure on defense. It's working out well.
Speck, a good passer for her size. They're going to call her for a travel. Lasker got that one away. She was headed the other way with it, so. Swing to Garcia at the top of the key. Lasker. Little pirouette there. She gets called for the travel. Santa Gilmore and Ashton Wiebe will check back in. Good minutes for Olivia Owens. Jerica Johnson, after a fast start, has been somewhat quiet here. To be fair, most of St. Mary has been quiet here. They just struggle to get offensive rhythm. They go underneath to Speck. Great play by Garcia. She does get it away to Wiebe. Wiebe looking to go right to the basket. All Cassidy could do is reach in and get the foul there. And that's going to be, now she's going to be shooting because of the 5th foul of the quarter. Ashton, I'm kind of surprised at her free throw shooting percentage.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been better over these past years. I think it's just a mental thing. Hopefully she gets over it soon throughout the season.
She's such a good shooter. It's surprising she struggles at the free throw line. It's a different game, though, I guess. Johnson. Fisher comes down with a rebound off of Anastas miss. Around to Johnson. They work the perimeter. Anastas. Looking to just find some semblance of offense. So they go 4 low and now 1 out. There's a shot clock. They are not going to get it off. And we just talked about it. We hadn't seen very many possessions go down to the end, but a great defensive play series for the Blue Jays as a shot clock violation. And that'll bring Rebecca Gilpin back into the game. Closing in on 1 minute to go here in the half. Swank has it on the wing. Goes in, nothing there. Lasker kicks it out to Wiebe. Wiebe for 3. That's long. Garcia with the rebound. Back to Wiebe. Wiebe's a dribble drive. Out to Garcia. They switch places. Garcia goes baseline. Finds Gilmore. Gilmore's jumper is short. She battles for the rebound, and Anastas comes away with it. And St. Mary's has the ball. With the offensive rebounds, that's like a rare 40-second possession there. Well, nice cut underneath by Anastas, but she couldn't come up with the pass. The Blue Jays have it again. About a little over a second different between game clock and shot clock. Blue Jays will certainly milk this down. They get the call from Reed to get it going. Lasker dribbles in between players, and the shot was blocked. I don't think it was the block. I think it was the body. It looks like. We'll check the replay here. She gets that step. Wrong foot's a defender. Yeah, it was definitely body there because the block was clean, but that's the second foul on Speck as Lasker will go to the line and shoot. She hits the first. Just a 55% free throw shooter. It's a pretty picture. Noticing the nice, pretty glamour shot there from Tristan. She misses the second, and Garcia, as she's done most of this game, comes up with the rebound. And the hell ball is going to go to St. Mary with 5.9 left in the half. And Hines going to come in for Anastas.
Stay here.
The inbound, here comes Cassidy. She's going to try to go. What a play by Wiebe. Knocks that away, and it's off St. Mary. It'll probably just be an inbound here with just 0.6 to go.
Yeah.
And it is. And that'll be our first half. It's Tabor 37, St. Mary 18. You're watching Tabor College basketball on the Tabor College Sports Network. We're going to take a break, run some ads. We'll come back with some halftime analysis, stats, and more.
I never expected to attend college. Next year, I'll be the first in my family to graduate. Hi, my name is Irene De La Rosa from Wichita, Kansas, and I'm a junior at Tabor College, double majoring in biology and exercise science. Outside of the classroom, I play soccer. I am the president of Green Club, vice president of Science Club, vice president of Students of Color of Alliance, and Tabor's ambassador for the Center for Sustainable Climate Solutions. I love hanging out with my teammates and the friends I have made on campus. What drew me to Tabor was that I did not have to end my soccer career in high school. I received a soccer and academic scholarship that would make my decision easier. I also had a conversation with a close friend who encouraged me to see this as a sign from God, who was reaching out his hand to me and asking me to trust him. I came to Tabor not having a strong relationship with God, but because of the community and my teammates, coaches, professors, and friends, I am seeing God work in my life. This past year, your gifts not only provided a path to graduation through scholarships, they also provided us the tools to get there. This year, students like me did not have to worry about buying books. Instead, thanks to the generosity of donors like you, our books were already paid for. Your gifts prepare us to be successful in the classroom so we can make a difference in the world. If you have given gifts to Tabor, thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be the first person in my family to graduate from college. Your gifts have given me and hundreds of other students the ability to be transformed by the Christ-centered education and prepared to make a difference in our communities and the world.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 122 South Main Street in Hillsboro or call Panzer Chiropractic Clinic for an appointment today at 620-947-3157.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new Vive in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Phew! Finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at ViveBroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs. Whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service department, our staff is committed to give you a top-notch experience. We service every make and model and can handle all service jobs, including tires. We're at 202 South Main Street in downtown Hillsboro and online at hillsborofordks.net. Hillsboro Ford, where service makes the difference.
Sooner or later, you might need some extra storage space. When that day comes, Fleming's Mini Store All is ready and waiting. Fleming's Mini Store All has 5 locations and has been serving the Hillsboro and Marion area since 1990. They've got a variety of storage size options and can even handle boats and RVs. To learn more, just visit FlemingsMiniStoreAll.com or give them a call at 620-382-5550. Fleming's Mini Store All, the solution for your storage problems.
We are back. Again, we're at halftime. It's Tabor College 37, University of St. Mary's 18. We're going to take a look at some highlights of that first half. It was a mixed bag with the Blue Jays, some penetration, shots underneath, and Casey Rice from the three-point range. Block there from Ashton Wiebe. Using that the rim going up and under for Shield Knight. Rice again for 3 off a screen. Wiebe has such good vision. She kicks out to Rice for another 3. And there's the when they get specced out of the game, underneath gets a lot more open when St. Mary's doesn't have the 6'3" spec. But even when they do, Tristan Lasker will not be afraid to go in there.
Yeah, her speed definitely outplays a lot of their defenders.
Shield Knight battled for 7 points there in the first half. We'll take a look at the halftime stats now, as you see Peterson's three-pointer there. Lasker on the break. There was no doubt she saw that opening. She was going right to the basket. Olivia Owens had some great minutes there near the end of the second quarter. See a couple of baskets there. She moves well. She has good hands. This is Lasker driving and drawing the foul. So here are our halftime statistics. 50% shooting from the Blue Jays. That is tough to beat. 36% for St. Mary's. Blue Jays 36% from three-point range. That's outstanding. But take a look at that free throw percentage. Not so odd. 3 of 8 for the Blue Jays. Something I'm sure Coach Reed will point out to them later. Rebounds are pretty even. But look at the turnover margin. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that shortly. 16-6. St. Mary's with the turnovers and 9 assists to 5 for the Blue Jays. We mentioned Casey Rice is the game's leading scorer. She had 11 on 4 of 5 shooting, including 3 of 4 from three-point range. Garcia, Julissa with 4 rebounds. Zoe Shieldknight added 3. It seemed like Julissa had more rebounds than that because she was battling for every single rebound underneath.
Yeah, she was hustling, and unfortunately for Zoe, she was in foul trouble, so she didn't get as much minutes as she usually does.
Right. Weeby 3 assists. Let's talk about the defense a little bit. A lot of times defense doesn't show up in the stat file, but we think we have a couple stats that show that right now. 16 turnovers for St. Mary, also 7 steals for the Blue Jays. Talk about that a little bit, Paige. What does that tell you about the first half for Tabor?
It tells you that they're playing very aggressive on defense. They're poking at the balls. Anytime St. Mary's player is driving, they have another person hitting the ball, and it's definitely showed in this first half. So,
any other numbers stick out to you?
St. Mary's has 2 steals. And
take care of the ball well.
Yeah.
Tabor just really took care of the ball well there in that first half. Even 6 turnovers is a pretty low number for Tabor. So I can tell you actually that Tabor, looking the wrong way there. I can tell you that Tabor has had 206 turnovers coming into today, and what would that be? 12 games, 13 games. So definitely below the average there. But again, everything firing on all cylinders for Tabor in that first half. What do you look for in the second half? What kind of adjustments? Obviously, St. Mary needs to find some offense.
Yeah, they need to be more aggressive on offense. I feel like they're kind of settling for some shots, and they need to start driving more, drive and kick, and get Tabor moving on their defensive end.
And we saw that early on with Johnson.
Yeah, and it worked well.
And it worked well early on. She had 7 points pretty early, but then nothing else the rest of the half. What about Tabor? When you have a big lead like this, how do you combat complacency?
The thing is, they need to keep up with their shooting percentage. As long as they do that, I think they'll be very solid this second half.
Yeah, every possession. We talked about this when the Blue Jay men got a big lead over Avila a few games ago. It was about every offensive possession, taking your time, making sure you're getting good looks. So I'm sure we'll see much of the same from Tabor. Do you anticipate maybe seeing some more minutes from some players who maybe don't get as much time? Is that a goal?
Of course, yes. I think that Lexi Wall will get some good minutes the second half. She hasn't been shooting that great, but she's one of our top shooters on the team. So once she starts hitting the shot, she'll get in her rhythm and she'll be scoring. Same with Lainey Scott.
We've seen some improvement from Lexi. Just when she gets in there and runs the point for Ashton, she's really improving on seeing the court and making good passes. But she's learning from one of the best in Ashton Weeby when it comes to that. Well, we are set for the second half to begin. It will be Weeby, Rice, Garcia, Shieldknight, and Lainey Scott in for the Blue Jays. Johnson, Cassidy, Heim, Speck, and Gilpin. So Heim was a starter there, not a starter in the first half, starting the second. And clearly, Coach Schneider's message at halftime was, we got to play better defense, because they are in a zone here and it looks like they're putting some energy to it. Scott misfires and Cassidy gets the rebound. It's got to be a little victory at least for St. Mary to come out of the gate with a good possession. Cassidy to Heim. Johnson. Over to Cassidy. Cassidy's really been taken out of this game, I think. So we get down to 5 to shoot. That insert pass is intercepted by Weeby. She pushes it up, finds Laney Scott. Out to Garcia, quick pass underneath the Shield Knight. Passes over to Rice, thought about the three. Other side of the court now, Scott. Rice open for three, that one's short, and Speck gets the rebound. Cassidy averages 8 points a game, and she's just not had much. And Speck gets that rebound put back. And again, all you can say is 6'3".
Yeah.
And if you're that size and you're in position, that's easy money right there. Garcia, top of the key. Got a little reach in there. It's going to be on Johnson. She gets her second. She'll come out. Deja Planas is in for her. 5'6" junior from Killeen, Texas. Rice on the inbound three-pointer is off. Fisher with rebound. 3 possessions in a row without points for the Blue Jays. Planas gets some space. She's going in against Rice. Kicks it out. Gilpin rather. Heim behind the back. Scott reaches in and takes that one away. She'll bring it up. Over to Wiebe. Wiebe, ball fake. Oop, that one gets away from her. Speck comes up with it. Garcia steals the pass to Rice underneath. Rice out to Wiebe. To Scott. They'll move the ball around. Jalissa for three. That's long. And Heim with the rebound. So on one front, St. Mary has come out and done the job defensively. Still haven't been able to get the points going. Heim to Gilpin, fires a three, no good. Garcia with the rebound. So we see some subs coming in. These are quick subs, early subs, typically. Wiebe, round to Scott. Garcia at the top of the key. No look inside, really struggling there. That one's knocked out of Rice's hands, and will stay with the Blue Jays. Macy Walker and Daspen Brunig will come in for St. Mary. Hannah Gilmore, Olivia Owens will be post players for the Blue Jays. That one's quickly into Owens. Spin move off the. I thought it was going off the glass, but she just rolled that one in off the rim. Owens and Gilmore immediately have an effect there. As Heim will drive. A rare open drive, but she comes up short. Scott got into trouble, but got rid of it. Now Rice has it. That's long. Owens got her hand on it, but it gets loose. Brunig. Cassidy. Ooh, Walker made a nice little cut, and I think Cassidy just missed it. Macy Walker, another who didn't get into any rhythm because she got those 3 fouls. There's Cassidy for 3. Deep 3. We have not seen that all game. And you said at the beginning of the broadcast that she would be one to watch. Could make a big difference if she gets untracked.
Great defensive play.
And that's the second time we've seen Planas do that. She just gets those quick hands in there.
Seems like they're building a little bit of momentum right now.
As Tristan Lasker will check in. Yeah, certainly momentum is in favor of the Spires right now. So they get behind a defensive effort. Walker to Cassidy. Good switch. Planas at the top of the key. Under 10 to shoot. There's Cassidy for another 3. That one caught. The side. I'm not sure. Brunig with a rebound. I don't think they should have gotten a fresh shot clock, but they did. It's Planis. Walker tries to go to the hoop, and she's fouled. I think they're going to get Gilmore on that one. I'm going to be honest with you. Will not be surprised if we see one of Sean Reed's loud timeouts here shortly.
Yeah, they got out-rebound during that offensive time, so.
Here comes Sammy Jo Peterson and Lexi Walker in. Knowing Coach Reed, what fires him up is not executing and getting out-hustled. Walker misses the first. Second is good. It's a 15-point game, and here's a little bit of pressure as they look to trap. Hall gets it to Trasker, to Peterson, back to Wall, over to Trasker. No screens here. Trasker gets in trouble underneath. That ball goes off of Brunig. We're not seeing the kind of motion and intensity on the offensive side from the Blue Jays. There's a nice inbounds play. Wall puts up the three and rims out. Walker with a good rebound. Here come the Spires. Brunig just bodied Olivia Owens out of there. And going to the hoop, she's fouled by Trasker. Lasker. It's all right. It was a what do you call this?
Combination.
Combination. Trasker. She's like two people in one, so you just have to.
Yeah, there you go.
Shield Knight and Garcia are back in. Brunig hits her first. Brangelina, right? So here comes a little more pressure. Okay. Lasker gets it. Garcia, Shield Knight, thought about going down. Gives it to Lasker, over to Peterson. Shield Knight got a little happy feet there. 13-point lead. It just keeps chipping away a little bit. Cassidy off to Planis. Planis, that one got knocked away by Lasker. Heim drives and scores, and it's an 11-point game. And here is that timeout from Coach Reed. It's a 30-second timeout. Paige, what are you seeing here? This is a bit surprising.
I mean, there really doesn't seem much of an urgency on offense for Tabor, and I think St. Mary's is definitely taking advantage of that.
Yeah, they have come out of the locker room not like a team that was getting handled in the first half, but a team that was pretty fired up. Sometimes a 19-point lead at halftime is the worst thing you can have.
Yeah, you got to stay. You can't be comfortable in that situation.
And in this conference at this level, there are very few games that are just going to be rollovers and handed to you. And a team like St. Mary, they're fresh. They've only played 3 or 4 games. So.
Yeah, it's hard to tell where their skill level is at still.
Wall goes inside to Garcia, out to Lasker. Shield Knight breaks up the slump with a strong jumper, and she's got 9 points. Walker to Heim. Planis, she looks to drive, gets it inside, that one gets away, and it'll be Tabor basketball. We'll be honest, this is a little bit more like a Tabor women's basketball game where it can get ugly at times because it's just good, intense pressure. Lasker, nice pass to Shield Knight, a good ball fake, and she gets underneath, and she'll go to the free throw line. See who they're going to get with that one. Could pick from about 3 players, I think. It looks like they're going to get 42. Aspen Bruning with that one. 2 shots here for Zoe, 60% from the line. She hits the first. We're going to get a couple subs here for St. Mary shortly. Puts Zoe into double digits and now 11 points. And Alex Speck will come in alongside Jerica Johnson. Plainus comes out. She plays some excellent minutes there. They try to look inside the Speck, nothing there. Work in the perimeter. That one they get to her.
Great pass.
It's a really nice pass. Just lobbed in there, use that size. Make the baskets easy. Sammy Joe, Shield Knight. That ball is intercepted. The hands are up for St. Mary. They look to possibly cut this to a 10-point game. There's Johnson. Johnson dribbles, gets in with the bigs, but she goes up, and there's the Johnson we saw early in the game. And it's an 11-point ball game. 9 points now for Jerica Johnson. Garcia over to Peterson. Across the wall to Lasker in the corner, down low. Shield Knight, 10 to shoot. Peterson has it, she'll drive, give it off to Garcia, way out top to Lasker. Lasker, a long 3.
Oh.
She hits. Paige had one of those, oh no, 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 yes, reactions to that one. Cassidy and the Spires will try to answer. That's 9 points now for Tristan Lasker.
She's having a great offensive defensive game.
Or Trasker, as I hear they're calling her these days. Ashton Weeby and Casey Rice will come back in along with Deja Plainus for the Spires. Ball went off of Tabor, so it'll be St. Mary's underneath. Beautiful back cut by Walker. And again, there's a player in Macy Walker that because of the fouls early on, we didn't get to see much from her. Underneath the Shield Knight, gets it, kicks it out. Weeby thought about the 3, not gonna happen. 10 to shoot. Garcia dribble drive. She gets bodied there. That's going to be on Plainus. And I think that's number 2. It is indeed. And 3 on the team, so we're not shooting yet. Julissa uses a little bit of that. I don't know what the athleticism that you don't necessarily see from her. Probably from the soccer she played this fall.
Yeah, she's in a different type of shape.
Rice, Plainus again, and Johnson with the steal. She'll pull it out as we're at 30 seconds left in this quarter. $15 on the shot clock, 8 seconds difference. Walker got a break there with a loose ball. She goes right to the basket. 7 seconds, 6. Oh, the screen! Weeby goes to the basket, nothing there. Hine gets it. The screen from Julissa Garcia.
Let's see a replay of that.
Boom!
Oh, jeez.
Introduces herself to Deja Plainus, and that was brutal. But that quarter rather, was all about St. Mary. 46-36 at the end of 3 quarters. Still a 10-point lead for the Blue Jays, but they were outscored 18-9 in that quarter. And And we got ourselves an interesting ball game. So right now, Rice and Shield Knight are leading the Blue Jays with 11 each. Johnson with 9 for St. Mary, as we saw her getting back into some of that penetration, dribble drives, and Alex Specht has 8 points for the Spires as well. Those are points that are all underneath, just little using her size and bringing it home. Biggest adjustment you're making if you're Coach Reed right now?
To be more poised on defense, I'd say. I feel like they're letting it get inside a little bit too easy, and with Alex's height, it's hard to guard that for anyone. So I think they need to play a little bit more pressure on the ball.
The Blue Jays will have the ball to start the quarter. It's Olivia Owens, Wiebe, Lasker, Gilmore, Rice for the Blue Jays. Walker, Specht, Johnson, Cassidy, and Heim for Spires. Lasker, what about the 3? Goes baseline, drives in with the bigs, and she draws a foul. And that is on Specht. That's her 3rd. First of the quarter on the Spires, but Lasker will shoot 2. She was 1 of 2, I think, her last trip. 2 of 4 for the game. She hits. She's in double digits. Averages just 4 points a game, but having, as you mentioned, a nice little breakout tonight. Second rim's out. Cassidy hit a big 3-pointer in that 3rd quarter. You start to see, hey, is this a zone I'm seeing from the Blue Jays? How about that? Oh, and Heim has a 3-point opportunity, rims out. Gilmore, nice position there, and gets the rebound.
Hands up! Hands up!
We talked about how depth might be an issue here. Lasker short on that one, but Gilmore gets the rebound. Rice for 3. She misses again.
Great
Wiebe with the
rebound,
rebound.
Tabor.
Long pass to Lasker. Nice look inside to Gilmore. Gets position, goes to the rim, rolls one in. Nice little play by Hannah Gilmore. There's a timeout from St. Mary's, a 30-second timeout. As Bruning and Planis will check back in for the Spires. I want to talk at this break about 2 players for the Blue Jays I think have made a big difference tonight, and that's Olivia Owens and Hannah Gilmore.
Yeah, they're working their butt off on the defensive end. And the offense, they're getting great rebounds. They're scoring.
You see Owens hit there and a nice spin move. There are a couple of players that come off the bench, and they do some dirty work underneath. They really have good hands, really good hands for bigs, and some nice moves underneath. You see some of these 3rd quarter. Oh, there's that screen again. That makes my bones hurt. Julissa is not a fragile little girl out there.
She's very strong.
You run into her, you know it. And here we go. It's a 13-point lead as we return to action here in the 4th. There's Walker with Owens on her. Heim having a nice game for St. Mary. They get underneath, and there's Walker. She just made a nice little move and got position.
Hands up! Hands up!
Probably the area where Olivia will have to work more is on the defensive end. She gets her body in the right spot, but sometimes she can get beat on a cut or a move. It's still very much learning. There's Gilmore. Tries to face up, gets it to Lasker. 5 seconds to shoot as Wiebe has it. 3 seconds. They'll have to throw one up as Rice does, and it rims out. And the rebound, let's see what's going to call here, is off St. Mary's as Bruning went for it. She was hustling after it, and it just went off of her. Full contact there with Owens, but it was a loose ball. Weeby has it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. There's Owens. Nice screen to Lasker. Dribble drive. Drops it off to Gilmore. She was going to go to the basket, but a little extra step there. I get a late sub there. Burning's out. Specht is in. Reset. Lob it up. Nice play by Gilmore, denying and Lasker right to the rim. That's off the side, and Specht with the rebound. Here come the Spires, but Blue Jays have 3 back on defense. Numbers are there. Cassidy will pull up. Nothing. Plainus, a really nice effort to get that back into play, but it's out of bounds. And Lexi Wall will come in, as well as Jerica Johnson. You know, I've noticed, and I've said to people off the air, that Ashton Wiebe has one face, and it's always the same face. It's always the same look, and it's just that intensity. Now, people that know her know that she smiles a lot, and she's a fun girl, but on the court, it's one face.
Yeah.
And it doesn't change. Nice and pass.
Oh, great
Specht
pass.
with
Great
those
move.
fouls has to be careful, and Gilmore takes advantage. Hannah's got some nice moves underneath. You see some more of that pressure.
Strong take.
Oh, rims out. Tristan Lasker with the rebound. She's fouled. It's going to be on Johnson. That's Johnson's 3rd. Bruning will check in. Along with Jalissa Garcia, Zoe Shield Knight, and Sammy Jo Peterson. Rebecca Gilpin will come in too. They're almost, sounds crazy with 6 minutes to go, but I think they are running offense for defense substitutions with Specht. So we have some pressure here. Shield Knight has it. Garcia to Peterson. She gets over the timeline. She'll go to the basket, go up, draws the foul. That was on Plainus. Looks like. She got a good piece of the ball, but I think she got some of Sammy Jo's hands too. And Sammy Jo 93% from the line.
That's impressive.
No problem there with that one.
Back up!
She's now 29 of 31 from the free throw line. Make that 30 of 32. She's got 5 points. As Tabor has built it back to a 15-point lead. Johnson off to Gilpin. Over to Plainus. A smaller lineup here for St. Mary. They're definitely going to look to penetrate. Plainus, a nice little move. Rice there on defense and gets the rebound. Hands it off to Peterson. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Rice with the drive, goes up strong and hits the basket. Macy Walker's going to pick up her 4th. Nope, correction. That one is called on Gilpin. Walker gets a reprieve. That's the 2nd. But what a strong move. That's some strength going through 2 defenders like that. So in case we look to convert, she shoots well from the free throw line, 82%. She hits. Cassidy, Specht, and Haim will come back in. We see Lacey Swink. Gosh, Laney. Paige just laughs at me.
It's all right.
It's a lot of names.
It is a lot of names.
Laney Swing. They run some motion and look to penetrate. Specht, the little jumper is short. Shield Knight with the rebound. It's an 18-point lead. We close in halfway through the fourth quarter. You get the feeling the Blue Jays are on the precipice of running this one up. Nice pass. Garcia corrals it. Swink. Nothing. 10 to shoot. Garcia. That ball's tipped. Nice play by Planis. Cassidy comes away with it. Heim running the court. She'll go to the basket. No! Rims out. Wall with the rebound to Swink in the corner. It's it inside to Shield Knight. She squares up out to Peterson for three. Rims out. Shield Knight with the rebound, and she's fouled, and that is going to be Macy Walker's fourth foul. The Shield Knight will shoot 2 free throws here. We talked about early that we wonder if bench might come into play here in the depth of the bench. Shield Knight's first rolls out, and it seems right now that Coach Reed's ability to throw a lot of different players out there is having its effect. The second one is out. Speck with a rebound to Planis. Walker's got to be careful playing with 4 fouls. Now Cassidy, Planis. Deja being guarded by Lexi Wall. Now Cassidy with Peterson on her. Long pass, knocked away by Laney Swink. Good defensive play as Johnson and Gilpin check in. 7 seconds on the shot clock, 4:15 in the game clock. Blue Jays lead by 18. 5 to shoot. Cassidy to Johnson. Johnson, step back, blocked by Wall, and that is a shot clock violation. Some pressure here, and not much as Wall breaks the timeline. Gives it off to Peterson. Swink. Wall in the corner, getting some defense. A nice screen by Shield Knight. Garcia, 8 to shoot. Ball fake, and Shield Knight goes up strong. It's out of bounds, and that's going to go off of the Blue Jays. A nice strong move by Zoe Shield Knight. Couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound was out of bounds, and the Spires have it. An 18-point ball game, 3:30 left. Walker to Gilpin, thought about the 3. Gives it back to Walker. She'll take the 3, and that is just short. Wall comes up with the rebound. Fires it up to Peterson. Peterson gives it up to Shield Knight. Jumper is in and out. Speck with the rebound, and Garcia is going to get a foul there. Julissa came crashing in. It's the first foul on in the quarter. First foul on Julissa. Heim and Planis check back in. Cassidy, got to think they're going to look for some 3 balls here. Planis will drive, put it up and in. Nice little
strong
move.
drive.
We got a timeout. It's a full timeout taken by St. Mary's. We're going to take the timeout with them. 56-40 Tabor, 2:55 to go. We'll be right back.
Create an estate plan that values what you value. The Biblical Estate Design Service from MB Foundation is a will planning service that brings your faith into the process of preparing a God-honoring estate plan. Many donors of Tabor College have used this service to create their plan and have chosen to leave a gift to the college, a gift that will have a lasting impact on future generations of Tabor students. Learn more at mbfoundation.com/Tabor and get started on your plan today.
MB Foundation, giving meaning to money.
Panzer Chiropractic Clinic is a supporter of Tabor College and proud to treat our Tabor students and athletes. Panzer Chiropractic Clinic offers affordable chiropractic care for the entire family. We offer spinal adjustments and cold laser therapy, decompression and flexion distraction therapy, and are board certified in acupuncture as well as DOT certified. Come see us at 1.
We are back. Resetting things. 2:55 left in the ball game. Tabor with a 16-point lead, and they'll have the ball inbounding. Nate Duell joined by Pizek.
You're getting all the names wrong today.
Tabor inbounds. Lots of pressure. Olivia Owens brings it up. She gives it up to Swink. Playing us again with those quick hands. Deja did a nice job, but she had her hand on the ball. She was out of bounds, so that's going to be the turnover there. She just has some really quick hands. Peterson has it. So some good minutes from Sammy Jo. Getting more minutes as she gets healthier. Olivia Owens with a nice screen. Peterson over to Swink. 5 seconds to shoot. Swink to Gilmore. I don't know if that got caught on her hand, but a little layup attempt.
It was a nice dive, but it definitely got blocked.
Definitely got tied up, and it's a shot clock violation as Macy Walker's going to come back in for Heim. Well, there you go. I got a Macy Walker and Lexi Wall.
Pretty similar.
Plainus has to get control of it. Over to Heim. Drive, kick out to Walker. Walker to Gilpin, who hits the three. Quickly, the Blue Jays get it into Sammy Jo Peterson. The pressure's still there. 13-point ball game. To Owens. Down to Gilmore. Gilmore, a nice move, rims out. Heim has it. To Plainus, 1:40 to go. Kicks it to Walker. Walker. Coach Schneider definitely wants to see some more action sooner. Heim will go to the basket.
Oh, yeah.
And she hits, and she's fouled by Lainey Swink. I think it's who they're going to get for that one. Lainey reached in, tied her up. That's a strong move. Hames, she's had a nice little night. She's not afraid to go down there and mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, she's definitely strong enough to go down there.
Now Rice and Wiebe will be back in. Never good to let your opponent score while the clock is not moving. She misses the three-point opportunity, and Gilmore has it to Wiebe. Wiebe gets to Rice. Rice tries to get it to Owens, and that is going to be, Olivia Owens couldn't come up with it, knocks it out of bounds. I'm seeing some sort of fatigue mistakes from the Blue Jays a little bit. 11-point ball game. There's Heim to Walker for three. That's no good. Owens is there. Nice rebound from Olivia. And we will probably see St. Mary start to extend the game here a little bit. And there's the first one as Gilpin reach and foul on Wiebe. And again, you wouldn't think your point guard is the one you want to foul in situations like this, but Ashton's notoriously struggled at the free throw line. See if she can come up with a couple here. That one's off. She just doesn't look comfortable at the line, does she?
No.
That one's up. That one looked good. And it was good, and it's a 12-point game. Less than a minute to go. Gilpin. Cassidy. Blue Jays extend this defense out. They're not going to give up the easy threes. That one's out of bounds off the Blue Jays. Sammy Jo knocked that one out. Cassidy, 19 to shoot. We'll find Walker. Walker goes down the lane. She's fouled by Owens. Kudos to St. Mary for keeping the energy high and getting to the basket, but Blue Jays have to learn to play a little bit better with a big lead. Walker hits the first. She's got double digits. 100% from the line.
Wow. How many has she shot?
She's
that's a bummer.
She was 5 for 5 before that, so not a huge load. So try to get it in bounds. Cassidy's going to foul Wiebe again. Ashton will try to get some free throws to go down.
Hey, we're in Weed, but it's 5 out. Everybody's attacking.
30.8 to go as Johnson and Caitlin Fisher come back in for St. Mary.
Guys, be ready, be ready, be ready.
Gilpin and Walker will check out, and Wiebe at the line. That one rims out.
Caitlin, you'll be in that corner.
She hits the second. Well, when she just gets the ball in her hand and just fluidly goes and shoots, it's really nice. And it's a good free throw.
She's a nice shot.
There's this three-pointer on the way, no good. Rice the rebound, but Gilmore came flying in there. I think Heim gave her a good shove there, and she came flying in. Thankfully, there were no injuries there. As Gilmore will shoot a pair of free throws. It's getting to be academic time with a 12-point lead and 22 seconds to go. Barring a miracle, the Blue Jays are going to move to 8-4 in the conference. And for the moment, they will be tied with Kansas Wesleyan in the third spot. Wesleyan is just underway. Let's see if we can get a score there against Ottawa, and Ottawa leads early in the game 23-22 in the second quarter. St. Mary's going to take a full timeout. We're going to join them for our last timeout of the broadcast. We'll be right back.
Since 1962, the Eitzen Agency has specialized in insurance for churches, colleges, and faith-based ministries. As an independent insurance agency representing Brotherhood Mutual and other fine companies, they can find the right policy for you at the best price. For more information, call the Eitzen Agency at 800-375-2553 or go online to EitzenAgency.com. That's EITZEN agency.com. The Eitzen Agency, proudly supporting Tabor College athletics for 3 generations. There's a new Vive in town. Experience it with our crazy fast internet speeds from our fiber-backed network. Phew, finally, a broadband connection that can keep up with you. Need a customized solution to power your business with phone, internet, or managed services? Say hello to Vive. We're here to simplify your life with technology that works. See how at ViveBroadband.com. That's VYVE broadband.com. It's time to turn your Vive on.
Hillsboro Ford is your local, family-owned and operated full-service Ford dealer, serving Marion County and the surrounding areas. Come and see us at Hillsboro Ford for all of your automotive needs, whether it's purchasing a new or used vehicle or visiting our well-trusted service.
We're back in action here. There's the inbounds to Walker, to Cassidy. Got to be looking for some points here. Caitlin Fisher for 3, it's short. Peterson's got the rebound. That is not the person you want to foul. And it looks like they'll be able to dribble it out as soon as they get across the timeline, and Sammy Jo will dribble it out. And our final score is going to be 60-46. Tabor College gets the win. They move to 8-4 in the conference, 9-5 overall. St. Mary falls to 1-3 in the conference, 1-4 overall. A hard-fought game, a game you thought at halftime at least might be
a little closer.
Well, yeah, I mean, Tabor just dominated that first half so much, and then you saw St. Mary come out with a real spirited effort as we take a look at some of the highlights minutes of the ball game in the first half. As we will wait on some final statistics. Kudos to the Spires again for a real spirited comeback. It was never under double digits in that second half, but yet there was something that was uncomfortable about it, wasn't there?
Definitely, definitely.
Too many empty possessions for the Blue Jays on offense. Some nice things we saw from Tabor is some players who don't necessarily score as much stepped up, scored some points today. Tristan Lasker, I think, finished with 9 or 10 points. We'll again have to check the final stats. I have it here. 10 points. She did some nice things. We talked at one of the breaks about Owens and Gilmore and their improved play in the post. Gilmore finished with 7. Olivia Owens was 6. So if you're going to get 13 points and 8 rebounds out of a post player, even a two-headed one, that's pretty good production. 14 points for Casey Rice, 11 for Zoe Shield Knight. Shield Knight led with 6 rebounds. Gilmore and Julissa Garcia each had 5. Lexi Wall, 4 rebounds. How about that?
That's pretty good for her size.
Probably the smallest player on the court. She comes up with 4 rebounds in the game. Again, that was a nice little bit for the Blue Jays. Got to see Lexi run some good minutes in the point. Your takeaways from this ball game?
I thought both teams played well at certain points in the game. St. Mary started off really well the first half, and then the second half they also started off really well, but Tabor's just a better team at the defensive end and the offensive end, and I felt that they out-rebounded them, they outplayed them, and yeah, I mean, St. Mary's tried to catch up at the end, but their shots weren't really falling this game, so that's unfortunate.
That's absolutely right. Here's a big number, bench scoring. Tabor 31, St. Mary 11. So as we mentioned, some reserve players coming off the bench and giving good confidence. As we reset for the men's game coming up. But it's Tabor 60, St. Mary 46. Thanks for joining us. My name is Nate Duell, alongside Paige Isaac. We've had a great time today. We hope you have too. We'll see you next time for Tabor Women's Basketball.